Hey there, McAllister here with Toasty DIY, and so these are going to be the 5 things I think every YouTube editor needs in order to do their job quickly and have fun doing it. So in no particular order, we'll start with number 5, which is music. Everyone needs music to do their videos, so for me, whenever I need to find a new song, we use Epidemic Sounds. Not a sponsor, this is just an easy place for me to come in here, click on any song, I can listen to it, I can look for BPM and things like that. I can go into these genres. I always need background music and I always need different kinds. Good way to do it. Epidemic Sounds or some sort of music. I know there's other, Licked is out there, I think. I've not used them. Who is it? Envato Elements has great elements if you need stock footage, things like that. Also recommend them, we use them as well. Number 4 is a graphics pack or some form of essential graphics panel. So you go in here and you can add in your own. And in Envato Elements, which is what we use, you can grab a bunch of pre-made packs that have nice, easy graphics that you'd have to go usually to After Effects to make, but they've already added these widgets from arrows to graphs to all this sorts of things. You can go online and find them. Envato Elements has a ton of them, so that's where I recommend grabbing yours. The smaller ones are better, but especially ones like this where it's like the YouTube subscribe, little ding, 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 little outro cards, other stuff like that. It's just good to have something ready. I'm lucky enough that we have Zach who can make a graphic when I need it, but whenever I need one that's particular that he doesn't have time to make, I can grab it from something like Envato Elements. Number 3 is transitions. So for transitions, a lot of the times we just grab 2 clips here, throw them in. So for transitions, we use ones that Zach made a while back. I think he got an Envato Elements thing and then edited it to make and fit our style. But we use these sorts of ones for larger form transitions, these right here, that come in and out. But if you just need basic transitions to maybe go from, we're doing a B-roll of this computer, we need another one. I use Film Impacts is the name of theirs, and I really like their setup, so let me bring in one of theirs. One of my favorites is their plateau wipe. Set it right here. This does cost money. I think we pay about $30 a month, and this gives us the ability to come into these transitions, and let's say we didn't like how that looked. I would like this one, so it's the PC crew, but let's say we want to do other things. We can change the feathering, we can change the animation angle that it happens at. We could just hit surprise me and see what sort of things it can give us. Oh, look at that little like wipe. Very cool. Film Impacts I really like. They very well have there's a very good control panel for you to go through. Some very cool little effects you can turn on and off, desaturate. They really give you a lot of control over your stuff. But I really like Film Impacts. If you're looking for just good solid transitions, out of like 20 of them, I use 7 or 6 like regularly every day. After you have transitions set up, one thing you might want whenever you have these transitions happen is a sound effects folder. I recommend you can find all sorts of sound effects on YouTube, but I'm gonna grab my folder in here. So you'll see here I have a sound effect folder full of every sound I could need. So Epidemic Sounds also offers these, so if I need something really quick, I can just go there, but if I need like boost or da, long suspense, I could just drag it in here and have, sorry if that blows your ears out, but I can have any sound effect I need just on a quick whim. So if I need a Windows error, I can just type in Windows and I'm like, here's the Windows start sound, here's the error sound. And I can just drag it in real quick and then I have it ready at any given time. We have a rewind we need, things like that. So it's very nice to just have this ready, and if you watch the YouTube video, you'll hear all sorts of sounds over and over and over again. And if you don't know the name of a sound, usually you can just look up top YouTube sounds on YouTube and you'll find like a video that just has a compilation of all the newest ones. So if you hear like a clunk sound, you don't know that it's clonk, you can just Google it and find that pretty quickly. It can be difficult though if you have a very particular sound you're looking for to find it. So once you do, you can label it whatever you know it as and make your own sound effect folder. It's good to just throw it into Audacity to start and chop them up and save them each as an individual name and forever save you time in the future. And last but not least, my favorite program that I've ever gotten for Premiere Pro is Excalibur. This is a very simple program, but what it can do for you is save a ton of time. So if you're editing day in, day out, and you do some things pretty often, then you can just set this up and it'll run it for you. So Excalibur is this right here. It brings up a menu that lets you set up your own custom keybinds and other things. But the best thing is you can add your own user commands and make it do tons of presets on top of each other. So we often do gameplay videos, and that requires us to have a face cam. So now all I have to do is whenever I make a preset, I can activate it by just going in here, and let's just say I want to do just the face cam crop. I can go in here and do that. These are all custom ones I've made. so it's nice, but then it doesn't position it. So let's say I just want the face cam position, I can just hit the one button and move it over. So Excalibur is beyond useful. It can allow you to macro into a stream deck, and I could set up shots to just hit a button. Say I want to slow zoom, instead of hitting scale, setting keyframes, moving, I hit zoom far on here, and now I have my zoom. If I want to do other things, like maybe left punch when Jackson's on the left side, or right punch, I could do the outro setup, I could do the gameplay setup, and all of these I'm just doing with one click of a button. Makes it really easy. So that's my favorite overall program for Adobe Premiere. But just to recap that list for you, the 5 things I think you need to be a YouTube editor. You need Excalibur. If you want to be quick, you don't actually need that, but I tell you, it's invaluable to me. The sound effects folder, you do need one of those. I suggest just loading up a video on YouTube. You can find them where they just play every sound. You can get those sounds, put them in Audacity, cut them all up, and name them what you'll know to call them. It's not as important what they're actually called as what you'll know to look them up as. You need some transitions. I use Film Impacts. You can use whatever you want. I know there's one called like Mr. Horse that's out there that's pretty good, and also comes with some good graphics, because the next thing you'll need is a graphic pack for a subscribe, little widgets of like, you know, rated out of 5 stars, things that you may just want to throw up on screen to make it more interesting, especially the like, comment, subscribe buttons or the follow me on blank buttons. You'll want some sort of effect for that. You can make them yourself, by the way, on Adobe After Effects if you want to learn Adobe After Effects. And the last thing you need is music, for sure. Epidemic Sound's what we use, so use whatever you like to beat your music, but make sure it's not copyrighted. Paying for it fixes that problem. And that's the list. So thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I appreciate you. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Peace.